whoever this person is, they have done so much to block your forward movement. What they could never see was something that was always temporary by way of a victory. Maybe there were minor setbacks. Maybe there were things happening around you that you just could not explain, right? And this person's goal was to stop you completely from getting to anything that was a gift from the divine. They wanted to stop your forward movement on your destiny. What they could not see, that in the middle of these minor setbacks, that too was for your divine protection. Because what it did was it taught you to recognize energy. It also taught you to fight and war in the spirit. So once you became aware of what somebody was trying to do, you then perfected your prayers to pray against it. But even when you were unaware, your ignorance was bliss, and the Most High God was giving you mercy and grace. And even at that time, whoever this person is, they saw you overcome these setbacks, things that they were doing in the dark, that they never wanted you to know that it was them. They would watch you on the surface overcome whatever these adversities were, and they still weren't satisfied because the goal was to stop you completely. Whoever you are, you're a spiritual warrior. You were never given a sour spirit, a mind that could not overcome. For the Most High God says, keep your mind on me and I'll keep you in perfect peace. You took all of these adversities on the chin. This is somebody that was an open faced enemy, but did not want you to know what they were doing. Open face, as in they put a veil over your eyes. But in divine timing, something was revealed to you at the right time. You may have even said, how come I didn't see that? Why didn't I know that it was always you? Because this person was always compelled to attack you so that you would always need them. Right now, this person's biggest issue is that you don't need them for anything. And they also don't have a hand, a foot, any say so in your life right now. And I feel like the harshest reality is them realizing they never did. This is somebody that was doing spell work, heavy spell work, and they would wait for your reaction. They would wait to see what would happen on the surface. They would call you to check in and say, how's it going? How you doing? Is everything okay? Right? And maybe you were confiding in them. Maybe you saw them as a confidant when they had this veil over your eyes. Everything was to the betterment of your good. Even the moments of your naiveness and you confiding in this person, telling them, well, yeah, this happened, or, this, that, and the other. The Most High God set it up that way because just as they saw you overcome these obstacles, temporary obstacles, they also saw your victories. And this pushed them to do more and more and more behind the scenes. Now they don't have any say so. And Spirit is saying they never did. The Most High God was even using them to show this person that the Most High God is with you. So somebody attacked you and they would see you overcome and get a victory. They would pray against your housing situation. The next time they saw you, you got approved for a place. They saw you lose a car. The next time they saw you, they saw the Most High God give you a brand new car. This is this type of hexing. So not only was this person behind the scenes giving you the evil eye, wishing bad on you, they wanted to play God in your life. But the Most High God says, you belong to me. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. That was a really long intro. If you survived the intro, you have a spirit of patience. Patience is a virtue. You should really celebrate that. That's a really good characteristic to have. Listen, come on in. I just wanted to take the time also before I start this reading to thank you for the donations. What a beautiful reminder to keep sowing into purpose and service. I'm eternally grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So level of expectation. Okay. Somebody was expecting to be able to control something in your life, the narrative of your life and how things are going to go. But the Most High God is saying, now I'm going to prove to them they never, ever had any control. They absolutely manifested some minor setbacks or the illusion of setbacks, okay? But Most High God was always molding and shaping you. Had you not encountered a open face frenemy like this, an enemy, you would have never have known how to awaken your inner warrior. Okay, so you awakened your inner warrior. And yeah, something is over. The road has been blocked. Okay. This person has been blocked. It's over. Something's come to an end. It's so done. It's nothing else that you can do with it or do for it. You've already gone through something. You've gained the wisdom endings. Okay. Somebody did something recently and they're waiting for something to happen. Okay. This is recent death magic. I just heard 24 hours ago. Okay. So somebody may have done like a car accident spell or yeah, I just heard that's their specialty. Okay. So somebody's working with something real dark. Okay. This person is angry because they're not able to create the most minor setback in your life. They want to take you out. Okay. So this is recent energy, 24 hours ago endings. Yeah. Most High God has raised you to a level where honestly none of this energy is reaching you. Please give thanks for that. That is a recommendation, an energy of gratitude. That's what I just heard. Something about you going to the next level. Open face enemy. Okay. This is somebody that was behind the scenes doing some things, and the Most High God is really showing out. It's almost like I see the Most High God holding you like you're the pentacle. Like, look at my sweetheart. This is what the energy is like. What a beautiful example of pure love. And I need these examples to be obvious in the earth because we need more love. We need more examples of victories over the enemy. Okay. In this case, this was a frenemy. This was an open face frenemy who was really the enemy. And the reason why the Most High God allowed you to wear the cloak of naiveness is because had you known at the time, it may have forfeited your destiny. Okay. This is like a deep heartbreak. You know, sometimes you're like, I just want to know the truth. I just need to know the truth. No, sometimes the truth comes when you're able to handle it. That's a form of spiritual protection. Now you're able to take the truth. Now you're able to see the truth and know that it was always them. This is somebody that you confided in. This is somebody that you told a lot of your business. Okay. You got starseed energy. You're a starseed healer. You're the chosen one. You absolutely are. Um, I just heard this person love to humiliate you, okay, behind the scenes, but in your face, they showed you fake love, and then that became too difficult. Okay, you got Ice Queen energy, okay, cold as ice. Clarify the Ice Queen. Maybe they feel like this is you. Yeah, you went cold on this situation. But again, going cold on a situation, turning your back, embarking on your journey is a form of obedience. That's what I just heard. So when guided by the Most High God to do something, you did it without question and you turned your back on anything and everybody. This is the way it's supposed to be. That's a very private, personal decision between you and the Creator. Most High God says, I come before everybody. I needed you to be isolated long enough from whatever this is so that you will know that it is me, the divine, that is delivering you. Now this person's sitting with an energy of expectation, okay, because you walked away. So this is somebody that was having a good time playing around in your life, you know, playing the devil's advocate. And now that they can't do that anymore, they're somehow managing to find the audacity to make you feel like you've abandoned them, like something is your fault. That's what I just heard. Clarify expectations. Yeah, this is crazy energy, lustful energy. Okay, mature man could be significant, surprise, and a mature woman. This is like an elderly couple. Clarify these people. What's going on? Okay, they're really unhappy that you don't need them. These are people that this is like a narcissistic old ass lady and a narcissistic man lusting after your energy. They're shocked that the veil has been lifted. This is like somebody envying your youth, your vitality, and the fact that God keeps protecting you. Yeah. These people are really, really upset that you are self sufficient, unexpected money, something like that. Something about you being able to take care of yourself. Yeah, look, without their help. And you've been made aware of what it is that they've been doing. So this like blows their cover, but at the same time, they still trying to unalive you. Death magic endings, expectations. Somebody was waiting to hear that you had passed away. Now they're shocked that you're still alive. And this is making them more jealous and envious. Oh gosh. Yeah. You have a good relationship here too. A soulmate, somebody very respectful. Pathway. Yeah, this is about your journey and your destiny. Okay. Clarify this energy, please, and thank you. Yeah, somebody wants to manipulate your energy, but you changed. You're not the same. You went through some type of transformation. You're not the same soul. You've ascended. You like whatever this is. I feel like this is their worst nightmare. You ascended so high. You're so one with the divine. There is nothing that can tell you not to be connected to source. You are in an ice queen energy because you're protecting your energy. Something about awakening. Manipulation. Yeah, these people wanted to manipulate your life, create endings for you. Expectation. It's an older man and an older woman. They're shocked and surprised. Okay, that you're alive, awakened, and that you're self-sufficient. There's something about money and stability. Okay, travel. You may have abandoned these people and you may have left without anything. These people were doing love spells over you to siphon your energy. It's an older woman and an older man. Somebody could be 73, 78, 79. Okay. Something about manipulating you. Somebody could be 48 years old. Somebody could be, excuse me, 28. Somebody could be 53 or 41 or 47. Or these are like very important times in your life, instrumental moments, monumental moments, things that you were supposed to attain by way of your soul contract. Okay. These people are shocked at your level of spiritual protection. Yeah, divination. Okay, so something about you divining. Clarify divination, talking to the divine, getting downloads. Yeah, I love it. I love this. Listen, this is somebody that you offered a cup of love. Okay, you realized that love was not being served at a table. And so you got up and you created your own table. And even if you were sitting there by yourself, you served yourself a cup of love and you received love from the divine. Okay, making you a whole person, lacking nothing. That's what I just heard. Yes, something's worth more than money. It's your peace. Okay. And this is what they wanted, bliss. You're happy. You're really happy. They're shocked that you now know that they are the ones that have been behind the scenes trying to stop your life and that you're not angry with them, that you have more peace about it. Because I feel like something was revealed to you right in the nick of time. It's like, again, can you handle the truth? And the divine made sure that you were spiritually sound enough to handle the truth. Okay. So something about death magic backfiring. Okay. Yeah. This is like, I don't know if this is somebody's mother and father, grandmother, grandfather, if this is just an old couple, but they're obsessed with your energy. Obsession has backfired. I feel like these people initially wanted to control your love life, control your money. Yeah, they did. And now they don't have any. Yeah, look, Jezebel energy. Somebody's parents, elders, were doing sex magic on them to siphon their energy. They tried to bind you into lustful Jezebel energy and you went towards God. You could be celibate, abstaining from sex. Dang, this is deep. It's like they wanted you promiscuous. You changed. You're not the same. Your energy changed. You upgraded. You trust the divine more so now than ever. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to get into your energy in this death magic. They were expecting for something to have taken place. Clarify death magic and expectation. Yeah, they're getting karma. Look, rituals. They were doing magic over your good karma, over your relationship with the creator. Tell me more, spirit. I can't make this up. Whoever you are, you may have left with nothing. Travel, you may have left with the clothes on your back. Maybe this was like a family unit that was not supportive of you, parents, grandmother, whatever this is, mature woman, mature man. Listen, these are people, just like an old witch and an old warlock that was always pulling the strings. These are people that it looks like they were seemingly trying to be your handler, and they had their hand in a lot of your misfortunes. Something about your life was never supposed to be this difficult, and people purposefully did things behind the scenes to create things that would slow down your progress. Okay, it was always them. That's what I just heard. And so when you walked away, you went towards the divine, you gained some type of knowledge, insight, you changed. You released your heart, you freed your spirit of this. Soulmate energy, a healthy relationship. These people are carrying a Jezebel spirit. Single, sexy, and successful. Something about you being independent and something about you being in a soulmate energy, okay? Self love is calling in a beautiful lover, okay? Somebody to be with. Yeah, look, these people, Lord have mercy. Whew, I just heard God say, I'm not having mercy. Okay. God says, I'm not having no mercy. Who are these people? Clarify. Yeah, I can't make this up. They tried to bind you in sex rituals to take your beauty, your creativity, your yeah, look, they've been behind all of your relationships spiritually. Astral projecting, doing magic, binding spells, trying to manipulate your mind, confidence spells, sending you sexual and lustful energy so that you would be getting sexual urges and things like that. Very odd energy, false narratives, talking about you, gossiping, casting spells. I hope this is not somebody's mother and father. Okay. Biological father, biological mother, stepmother, stepfather, whatever this is, the ancestors are on it. Your ancestors have disowned these people. They're no longer part of your bloodline. Yeah, they love gossiping about you, talking bad about you, spreading lies. Um, Goodness. Somebody is old. I mean, when I mean old, I feel like age is only a number, but somebody is like a senior, like 60, 70. Clarify mature woman and mature man. And they come off like they're decent. Somebody comes off decent, like very, very well respected. Look, this is how they show up. It's somebody that's married, but it's really you that carry this divine energy. You're the one that's in a divine union, or you will be. This is a generational curse that's being broken off of a bloodline. These are people that tried to sacrifice you to the devil for no reason at all, for ill-gotten gains, for selfish reasons. They absolutely did. Clarify mature woman and mature man. Yeah, I can't make this up. Something's about to backfire, or it already has. Somebody could be in the beginning stages of Alzheimer's, or there's something spiritual happening with their memory, opposition, endings, roadside. And the Most High God is so, oh my God. This is a heavy energy. It's so heavy, y'all. It's so like somebody was really trying to unalive you real bad. If these are your parents, I apologize on behalf of them. Not that an apology is needed, but this is some dark energy. This is some nasty energy. Somebody's been doing this to you your whole life, feeding off of your energy, sexually visiting you, spiritually, siphoning your energy, and now they don't have access. Somebody hates the fact that you don't need them. Had you gone to these people and told them that you needed help, they would have embarrassed you. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Somebody wanted you begging, groveling, desperate. They're really angry about your stability. Okay, they're really angry about that. But it's always been them. Confusion, opposition, they've always been the problem. It's always been them behind the scenes dealing with some type of dark energy. Okay. But with opposition, confusion, and illusion, and endings and death magic, somebody's got death looming around them. Spirit says they played too much and for too long. I got to even sage myself. This is some nasty energy. This is nasty work. I get this feeling that they've been successful with taking life. They've sacrificed people, definitely. Ritual. They're doing rituals over your love life, rituals over your good karma. This woman and this man, they want things to be hard for you. Like working hard. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, like, God, what's going on? Somebody wants you to be sad and struggling. And maybe this was you. Maybe that was you. Maybe before you changed, these people were able to play devil's advocate in the background of your life. Okay. But it just drew you closer to God, and that has them enraged. Okay. These people, I mean, my God, lust and sex and binding. Somebody really wanted to defile your character, defile your vessel, mess you up. Okay. This is what I'm hearing. What's going on here, Spirit? Oh, yeah. You're being guided to leave these people alone, turn your back, surrender them. If these are family members, surrender them. It's over. It's already being taken care of. They absolutely tried to sacrifice you. So they offered you up to the devil or something very, very dark. The devil. Spirit says it was the devil. Oh, goodness. Three of Swords. Okay. They wanted heartbreak for you. They wanted endings for you. They wanted you to struggle. Somebody wanted you on welfare. Somebody wanted you living in your car. Somebody wanted you messed up, looking dirty, nasty, whatever this is. So much so that they would have to pick your body up when you were down and out and then kick you again. These are very insidious people. Three of Swords. They wanted to bind your heart to the past, to the pain. They're shocked that you've healed. They're shocked that you're still alive. That's what I just heard. Three of Swords. Okay, they tried to sacrifice you to the devil. There's the devil. Three of Swords to the devil. They tried to bind you to the devil. Damn. Clarify, bind you to the devil. The Nine of Pentacles in order to gain some type of momentum and extension on life, vitality, money, beauty. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, you're very abundant. Everything that they have is because of you. When you walked away, this really pissed them off. These people feel like they own you. Somebody's giving like ownership, like we own you. Okay, show me this mature couple that's very immature. That's not mature at all. Show me these two older people, elders. Okay, show me these people. What's going on? They're not able to produce something. Ten of Pentacles. You are the Ace of Pentacles. You are the abundant one. This could be somebody's family. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's father could have married a karmic woman. This could be a stepmother or a girlfriend type. They're both two dark people spiritually. or your biological mother married a warlock into a cursed bloodline, 10 of Pentacles. They've lost their spiritual gifts. Clarify what's going on. So this is why they need to make a deal with the devil. Oh, yeah, this is not good. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's no coming back from this. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse represents instability. What went up must come down. Somebody went up, now they can't come down. Somebody might go up and die. Okay, this could be astral realm, something about what was being spoken. Clarify these elders. What's going on here? This could be family members. Clarify these elders. Yeah, look, they're fighting. 5 of Wands. There's chaos. There's no peace. There's no God. Clarify. They tried to Yeah, they tried to sacrifice you to the devil. Then they tried to sacrifice somebody else in the family. King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups, King of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they tried to sacrifice a child, or this could be you, to take your gifts. Page of Pentacles. They're in debt to the devil, so they owe the devil a sacrifice. Somebody has sacrificed their brother-in-law. Somebody sacrificed their cousin. Somebody sacrificed their mother. These are older people that sacrifice people in their family. They have to give human sacrifices. So when they realized they couldn't sacrifice you, this enraged these people. They tried to bind you to the devil. 5 of Wands, there's arguing and there's chaos. Clarify this energy, divine. What is it that you want me to see? Yeah, look, they tried to sacrifice a child. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Cups. These are other people in the family, children, nieces, nephews, anybody. Oh, these people are off the chain. I don't know if people know that this is what they're doing behind the scenes. Clarify, they're trying to sacrifice people. Page of Cups in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, or somebody's been doing this since you were a child. Now they're in the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody never anticipated that you would ever break away from them. In fact, they put so much energy on you, hoping that if you did leave, they would still have access to your abundance. You left anyway. And like a fool, they went to try to sacrifice you. I don't know if these people are going to be okay soon. Something's going to backfire. No, they missed an opportunity. 4 of Cups. They're trying to decide who to sacrifice. The 2 of Cups. It's them. Clarify what's going on. The Queen of Wands energy. Clarify this Queen of Wands energy, 2 of Cups, and the Chariot. Clarify Queen of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the Chariot. The 2 of Swords. A decision needed to be made. What's the decision? The Ace of Wands, divine intervention came in and unbound you to the devil. You broke a hex, a curse, something that you were never supposed to make it out of, according to these people. These are Satanists. Clarify these people. Yeah, this King of Wands in the reverse, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 4 of Wands, Aries energy. What's the 4 of Wands, okay? These people been stalking you everywhere you go. They've been trying to create roadblocks. These are people. Somebody is too old to be this evil. They must be possessed by the devil. King of Wands in the reverse is a warlock. If this is a father figure, okay, or a stepfather or boyfriend of a mother, whatever this person is like incestuous. Like they like to get energy off of women in the family or whatever this is, okay? 10 of Wands, their goal was to cancel your celebrations. These people want things to be difficult for you. My left hand is itching. There's a lot of money coming in for you. This is a gift from the divine. This is not about materialistic things. This is like giving you what you need and what is owed to you, because these people block so many opportunities and now they can't block you anymore. and they needed you as a sacrifice because they're both in bad health. The Four of Swords, they need your energy. They're dying. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Yeah, you're the star. They need your energy. It's something about you being able to recover and heal. Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. It's like somebody wanted to weigh you down. This older woman is like jealous of your youth, jealous of your beauty. Is this somebody's mother? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Or a woman in your family. 10 of Cups is somebody that you celebrated with. Okay. Again, these people were the devil's advocate behind the scenes. These are the people that you went to like, oh, I'm going through this. These are people that you trusted. They were the ones behind the scenes doing breakup spells, trying to break your heart, money magic, binding, sex magic, lustful energy. They wanted you in lustful like relationships. One of these people wanted you to be in pornography or go down and like be a prostitute. They were praying that you got on drugs. Like somebody really does like have a deep-seated hatred. This is a demonic hatred that is unnatural. Five of Pentacles, yeah, they wanted you homeless, wandering, crazy, and you're a whole star seed. That's crazy. Clarify the 10 of Cups. These are people that you celebrated with that you didn't know were enemies until you knew that they were enemies. Look at this. Seven of Pentacles, they were putting in work to block your new beginning. So they've been successful, okay, in the past with stopping things for coming in for you, but you always overcame. That was always their opportunity. That was the divine saying, look, I have more power than the devil. I have more power than the God that you serve, that you're worshiping. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Now you're invested. I can't make this up. These people are getting a tower like no other. Three of Swords, heart attack, tower. Something happens quick. This is years, y'all. 24 years. 33 years, 34 years, 34. Somebody could have been doing spell work for 34 years. My God. Behind the scenes, siphoning your energy. So if things weren't flowing for you or you felt like, dang, I'm a decent person, like what's going on? But God always came through for you. That's the thing that was really ticking these people off. It's almost like they wanted you to go away from the divine and lose hope. These people wanted to be your God. Three of Swords and the Tower. There's a tower here. Page of Wands. Clarify the Page of Wands. Information coming in. 10 of Wands. Something is done. Somebody was waiting with an energy of expectation that your wheel of fortune had stopped. They were waiting to hear that you had passed away. 10 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. These are people that wanted you to get it out of the mud. They wanted you to work hard. They wanted you to struggle. They wanted you to like look all beat up and tired, too tired to enjoy your work. But God always came through. Look at the Ace of Cups and the Star. Yeah, look. If you lost a job, God came through with another job. They were sending you magic on your job. They wanted you to be tired when you got off of work. These people were sending you all kinds of like demonic attacks 24/7. These are people that never let up. And they even recently tried to sacrifice children. Who are these children in the family that they tried to sacrifice? Look, Knight of Cups. I can't make it up. This is like teenagers. Somebody could be 11, 12, 13, 18. These are people in the family. The devil wants to sacrifice. Clarify. There's a lot of strife over there, though. I can't make this up. 10 of Swords, ultimate betrayal. These people are cutthroat. These old people, whoever they are, listen, they're too afraid to die because they got to face judgment for real. They got to face judgment for real. Damn. 10 of Swords. Clarify this energy. The Emperor. Clarify this energy. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. This King of Wands in the reverse could be a father figure who comes out like a real upstanding guy. Like everybody's like, oh, I really like him. He's a warlock. He's a liar. This is a sociopath. This is beyond narcissism. This is sociopathic, psychotic. They are so mad. A lot of mind games, a lot of psychosomatics and schematics and positioning and projecting. And yeah, these people were coming for your sexual energy. King of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wanted to be your God. They prayed for people to come in and break your heart. Or if you met a decent person and y'all were cool, all of a sudden they did breakup spells. They hate the way the Most High God kept delivering you. These are people that don't like the Most High God. They hate that. Ace of Pentacles. I can't make this up. They hate the fact that the Most High God kept delivering you. Something is being hidden from them. Like they don't know what's about. Something happens abruptly. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and the Tower. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Death in the reverse. 4 of Swords. These people are in bad health. What else, Holy Spirit? 3 of Wands. You're being guided to keep going. Or they could be trying to find out where you are now. Somebody's stalking somebody everywhere they move. Look, 4 of Wands to try to break up your happy home. 10 of Wands, they wanted you weighed down. They wanted you hurt. Look, death and the devil. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Death and the devil. Clarify death and the devil. They sent the devil after you. That's what they did. They sent wrath without a cause. Because look, 10 of Cups, these are people that you celebrated with. This is like coming to like Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas. Hey, what's going on? Hey, hey, hey. All the while, child, they behind the scenes doing sex magic, binding spells, money magic. Ain't no telling what was in, the candied yams or whatever the hell they were service, child. These people's off the chain. These some dark ass Satanists out here. And whatever group they're in, they're high ranked. They've taken a lot of lives successfully. They will sacrifice anybody, their grandchild, their daughter, anybody to stay alive. 7 of Swords and the Hermit. They're hiding the fact that they tried to keep you isolated. They wanted you isolated because they thought you would miss opportunities. That's what I just heard. 7 of Swords, like keep you in the house, tired, lazy. They also need you in one spot so they can siphon. These are people that don't need you to be a moving target. They don't need you out here just moving about in this happy energy. Like these are some dark people. Lord have mercy on this chosen one. But these people, God said, I'm not having mercy on them. They don't even have a God to cry out to. 7 of Wands. They sent you adversity and you stood your ground. You learned how to pray in the spirit. 4 of Pentacles to hold you back. These people have been trying to hold you back. Somebody was doing spell work, y'all, for like 34 years, 37 years. That's crazy. Or maybe even longer than that. Yeah, this is over. The sacrifice failed. 5 of Pentacles. Poverty. Why am I seeing this person in the heavens? What is this? The Lovers, Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups. Yeah, these people are weird. They astral project together and they were trying to siphon your sexual energy, trying to attach some type of lust demon onto you to make you overly sexed. Okay, this is to gain like your creativity. 3 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Knight of Wands. It's 2 people that astral project in the astral realms. Are they out of their body? Okay. Queen of Pentacles, you're grounded. The Magician, they think you're doing magic on them. Clarify the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles. 6 of Cups in the reverse. Their past has come back to haunt them. Knight of Swords, they attacked a lot of people. How many people have they sacrificed? They're under judgment for that. Severe judgment, instant judgment. 8 people. 8 people they sacrificed, human sacrifices. Clarify, 8 people, 8 of cups, 6 of swords, because they want to heal and they want to live longer. These are human sacrifices. Every 8 years, they sacrifice somebody in order to gain. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. They have no spiritual gifts. They're paying for karma. 6 of Swords. They need to heal. They sacrifice people for health, wealth. These people are dead. Their souls are they sold their souls to the devil. And then now they're trying to sacrifice people in order to stay amongst the living, but they've been dead for quite some time now. Look, hanging in the balance with the hangman. Clarify? Lord have mercy. I can't make this up. Whoever you are, this is a married couple, but whoever you are, you've broken some type of curse. You're the next in line to be in this Hierophant energy. Look, and the both of them, unfortunately, might go together or one right after the other. Man, I cannot make this up. King of Pentacles in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse. This is a woman and a man, warlock, a witch and a warlock that's sacrificing family members. Wow. If you ever suspected them, they did something to try to make you look crazy. Like, you're crazy. Like, we would never do that. Or if you spoke out about it, or when you started to go through your ascension, this is when they started to attack you the most. It's almost like somebody was trying to make you pay for ascending, make you suffer for leaving because they're losing energy. These people felt like they owned you. And when you don't do what they say, they'll just get rid of you. They may have felt like they disowned you or turned their back on you, but you were guided to keep going with the chariot and you became successful. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, God made a way. 7 of Pentacles, God made a way. 8 of Pentacles, if you didn't have a job, you got a job. Something like that. The Fool, you said, I don't know what's going on, but I got to turn my back on this. Now things are starting to make sense to you because the veil is lifting. These people are cutthroat. This retrograde is like snatching everybody's, like, last 19 years worth of karma, last 37 years worth of karma, all this hiding in the shadows. The shadows has been eliminated. What's done in the dark is coming to the light. My God. Child, these people. Somebody sacrificed their cousin. Somebody sacrificed their mother. Somebody sacrificed, like, there's so much going on here. It's crazy. Somebody sacrificed a lot of people in their family, at least 8, okay? 8 people every 8 years or something like that. They got some type of deity, demon, oath, contract that they have to extend their life. Look, in your spiritual rank, I cannot make this up. You're coming up as a spiritual leader, spiritual rank, role model. Wow. A spokesperson for the Most High God, and they're really, really pissed off about how you look. It's like they want to, like, I don't know. They don't want people to look at you, or what is this? They wanted to cloak you in shame, look, or make you feel like you weren't worth something, child. These are mind games. These are some demonic ass people. They sent you chaos magic, but now they're all arguing. What's the 5 of Wands in chaos? Yeah, whoever your sister is, I guess she was a part of it too. Child, that could be their child. This is 3 evil ass people, and they're mad because you're happy. Oh, it's too much going on here. Energy work. Yeah, they tried to siphon your energy. Everything backfired. These people are going through the hardest karma. I, like, literally somebody is in chaos. Like, nobody has joy. There's no God there. There's no divinity. When you left, all hope was gone, and you may not have even seen yourself as being that important to these people, but you were a big part of the awakening. These are some devils. These are some damn devils. You're the one with the spiritual gift. Clarify chaos. Give me current energy right now, Holy Spirit. They're paying people, going broke, all kinds of stuff. Your spirit team is protecting you so tough. The Most High God Creator is protecting you. They're paying somebody, but they're going broke with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, and somebody's about to be in the 5. Now they need your help. They need your energy. They need your life force. They need to heal. They need your essence. Clarify, these people are off the chain. mm Illusionist, lover in the reverse. They did some type of love spell to get you to come back. That didn't work. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Impersonation, sending fake people towards you to watch you, be with you, love spell. Impersonation, fake people impersonating lovers. They were sending in agents, haters. What's all this corruption? And somebody went into the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, because they want you to give them access. Even if you're angry with them, that's an access point, right? Somebody wants to connect to your relationship. They want to know what's going on, clarify in your life. And they are losing it. There's a lot of fighting, a lot of anger. Somebody sent chaos. Somebody wanted you to fight with people in your house. And you're just in this nice energy. Dang, this is crazy. Anything else, Holy Spirit? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, these are thieves, energy thieves. They've been doing this for years. You may even feel different with this energy being out of your energy. Like, dang, you've been kind of living with this energy for a long time, collective. Now you got to get used to it, but you've always been divinely protected. Yeah, somebody's digging up dirt. They could be trying to find out where you live or what happened. I just heard I moved out of the country. You could have moved out of the country. Your intuition is spot on. You could have had a dream about these people looking for you. Or if you had a dream about family members, that's so funny. Because I had a dream about some family members coming in, and I was in the dream very peaceful, and they were like trying to hug me. Yeah, they're just lusting after your energy. These are liars. These are fake apologies. Hey, these people are so committed to the devil, they're showing up as the devil. There ain't nothing divine over there. Whatever they got going on, it ain't nothing of God. Nothing. Nothing at all. Finances are blocked, poison. They put stuff in your food. This is how they were able to attach to your energy. Candle magic. They paid somebody to do candle magic. They paid somebody to put you in poverty. Show me this Babalao that they paid. Where's this Babalao? I just heard it's you versus him, but you outranked the person that they paid. Somebody has some bread. Somebody has some money. Somebody paid. This is a couple that got old money, retirement money. Okay, they paid to bind your heart, your star, your this. Show me this Babalao. I just heard it's you versus him. Look, and you are aware. This is somebody that has spiritual gifts. Clarify this Babalao. Where they at? You paid this person. What's going on with this Babalao? Somebody knows that you walk with the Most High God, divine. Whoa, clarify this Babalao. They could be asking this person for help. I can't make this up. Somebody knows you're high ranked. Somebody's just as high ranked as you are. They're trying to find a reason to break spiritual law. If you spaz out, if you get mad, you're giving them a point of contact. You're not even mad. Look at you, just peaceful. You're like, yeah, I know what y'all did. Bye-bye. I'm just going to take all my good energy and walk away. They want you to be mad. So whatever this is, they can send it in because anger is a spirit. Resentment, that's a spirit. Unforgiveness, that's a spirit. They need you to be heartbroken, broken down like, I can't believe y'all did this. And you may have even gone through that, but the Most High God was protecting you. They don't want you to recover. They don't want you to heal. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this Babalao. This Babalao is trying to find a point of contact, but you have no legal grounds. You have no legal grounds. Look at you, collective, in this abundant energy. Creativity, you're creating something and it's beautiful. Look at this Babalao. This Babalao is like, oh, hell no. You're like one of the rarest people on the planet. It's only a 1% of people like this. And I hate to say that because I wish it was everybody that was this closely connected to source. But whoever you are a special person with clean karma. You know how much power it takes to not retaliate? I just heard retaliate for what when you don't even need to. Deity. This Babalao is running. These people are Satanists. The Bible allows like, you see me? Yeah, we see you. Of course we do. There's too much light around the chosen one for us not to see this person. This is the professional that they paid. And they paid to do some type of magic over children. This could be your children, children in the neighborhood, children in the family, hell, anybody. They just looking for anybody that they can devour. They're in a demonic ass energy. Going to and fro, looking for whom they can devour. Authorities. This is the person that they paid. Somebody with big spiritual gifts, somebody that's a master at shape-shifting from shadow to light. But this person is running. Why? Because the more they project that nasty energy out to you, it's just revealing that he's really playing the devil and he knows better. When you have no legal grounds, when you don't have permission and the angels are telling you, hey, 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 what are you doing? I'm here to curse this person. They're going to die. Like angels are like, no, no. Most High God said no. And you still continue, you end up like this. Now you running from the divine. This man could be trying to cleanse his energy. Yeah, this person was in secret cahoots with the King of Wands in a reverse. I just heard King of Swords. So this King of Wands, okay, could be a darker skinned man, bald headed, okay. Look at the guy on the picture, was in cahoots with whoever this guy is. This is another warlock that he paid a lot of money to bind into you. You were never supposed to know this. Now they're getting shocking news. Okay, whatever the shocking news is something that there's too much going on here. Yeah. They said trap doors, all kinds of stuff. They spent too much money. You know how much money went into this? That's what I just heard. They went broke because they're in bad health. Four of Swords, they're exhausted. These are vampires. They don't have no energy. Nothing. They're narcissists. Game over. Wow. Spirit just says you are officially divorced. Excuse me. Dissolving this contract and you've been divorced from these toxic family members, mother, father, papa, nana, whatever. Like these are some old ass people. Straight demonic. Souls been left the body, okay? Gone. They chose eternal life in the earth to be earthbound. That's what I just heard. But now their bodies are fragmented. They need energy. Yeah, that's what happens. The devil puts you in a deficit where you out here paying for energy. Wow. I just heard the last time they tried to tap into your energy, your light team, light them up, lit them up. They need you as a source. They could be snapping. They could be agitated. They could be fighting. It's a lot going on. This is the message. Close this door. Holy Spirit, please. And thank you, Divine Mother, Divine Father. Thank you for continuing to put a shield of protection over me, this platform, the message. I declare and decree that this is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you for divine intervention and judgment. Please continue to protect the divine collective, those people that have chosen sovereign relationships with you, one-on-one, true and in truth and reality and purity. Let it all be revealed. Let it all be concealed by way of divine plans for our life. Woo, as we call down for divine judgment. But I feel like this has already been surrendered. We surrender this to the universe to do what the universe knows to do as guided by commanded by the divine. Divided, and decided. Thank you, Spirit. Decided and divided. Something about division, you being separated from whatever this is forever, ever, forever, ever. Decided by the divine is what I meant to say. The divine is making the final judgment, and the devil is saying no. But the devil has no say so. That's a form of confusion and a projection. Yeah, these people are so pissed off. Hey, these are some people that do some real dark work. I'm talking, yeah, they do some real dark work. Some of the darkest I've ever channeled. Mm. Like, love, share, subscribe. If this resonated, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, peace be with you.